Hello everyone, welcome to Bear Beer Reviews. Today we have a little beer here from Pyramid, and this is their Hefeweizen, an unfiltered wheat ale that they've done. Hefeweizen is that traditional German style of cloudy wheat beer. This being a little bit of an unusual review for me because I believe Pyramid, they're imported via James Clay, who import quite a lot of the larger American brands. That's cool, that's fine, that's all good. Found this one in the supermarket, picked it up because I thought, well, I haven't tried Pyramid before. I do know of them. I had a look at the website before because they're one of these breweries that's been around for ages. A cool little bottle cap as well. One of the founding fathers of craft beer, I suppose, to some extent in America, established in 1984. It's only then, when I picked it up, that I found it actually has a best before date that was whoopsie, this time last year. Huzzah, wonderful. But who knows? So I'm going to give it a shot anyway because I bought it, but who knows what will turn out. It's a bit of an experiment, so don't take it with a pinch of salt. It's an old bottle of beer, so we'll never know what it's truly meant to be like. So crack it on open. Oh, it's got one of those American twisty cappy things that are really cool. I could have done it with my hands and impressed you all because it's twist cap. It's pretty cool. Right, so we'll pour it out and see what we have in the glass. There's a bit of water in there. Okay. That doesn't look like a Hefeweizen to me. Nor does that have the carbonation of Hefeweizen. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Give the bottle a quick shake, but I don't think there's anything. No sediment in it. It's a filtered beer. A filtered Hefeweizen. How unusual. I mean, it's not unheard of, but for a wheat beer to be an unfiltered wheat ale. Unfiltered? No. That's not unfiltered, surely. Surely. It's crystal clear. Unless they've got some crazy mad brewers or something who've managed to defy logic, that's not an unfiltered wheat ale. That's so... Look, that's the entire bottle out into this glass now. The entire bottle out. Brimmed it. No sediment at all. Right, calling bullshit on that. No matter how much aging's gone on in this beer, calling bullshit on that one. That doesn't happen with unfiltered. There should be blood yeast in there, it should be bottle conditioned, so it should have in theory lasted. But no, this is clearly pasteurised or some sort. Even if it wasn't filtered, this is clearly pasteurised because that's clear as day. Clear as day. You can see me through it on the camera, so clear as day. Bullshit. Right, on the nose. Whole lot of nothing really, which doesn't surprise me. Any hop presence that should be around has long since dissipated. I will say there's like a sweet, slightly nutty malt note, maybe a bit honey-like actually. If I really stick my nose right in it, yeah, I'd say it's quite honey-like. Obviously, like I said, any hop presence long gone, but with Hefeweizen, again, yeast plays a huge amount in profile of the aroma, so I was actually expecting to pour out a cloudy beer and have more bananas and cloves to the extreme or autolyzed yeast, which is very distinctive, like Marmite. None of that here. So, whatever. Cheers everyone, let's give it a try. Oh yeah, ABV wise, we're talking 5.2 here, so it's 5.2. Got a little bit of a punch to it, and it's from simultaneously Seattle, Berkeley and Portland, which are from three different states, so I assume they have 3 different breweries or homes in each. Huh. It's an award-winning take on the Bavarian classic, apparently. Refreshing unfiltered wheat ale delivers distinctly smooth flavour worth sharing with friends. Oh well. Cheers, let's give it a try. On the mouth, there's a lot more carbonation, something that's very much more akin to a wheat beer. I'll definitely give it that. And it's quite chunky. It's got quite, I'd almost say it's bordering thick mouthfeel. And that sweet, honey, sort of bitter, burnt toffee, caramel flavour. maybe a little bit floral, and wheat tart, I like to call it. Perhaps a little bit banana-y. Comes through on the palate. It's very wishy-washy though. Again, this is an old bottle. Definitely popped up in the description or something saying don't take this one with a pinch of salt. I'm sure fresh. There might be some more zinging flavours in it, but it's just a very hint of this kind of honey sweet malt with a tiny bit of floral note to it to some degree. Chunky and carbonated in the mouth, but the flavour just goes whoosh, straight off. Nice chunky fizzy, keeps the flavour, and as soon as that fizz is gone, it just evaporates, and there is no flavour to it. 5.2 for American beer is in the sessionable strength. This is what people would sit down and chug a few of, I suppose. This new all-day session IPAs are taking it towards more English standard of session IPAs, session beers, I guess, towards the 3.8 to 4-ish range, I suppose. But it's certainly drinkable. It's a sort of sit down and sip sort of beer. I imagine most of anything that's gone that had flavour in it's pretty much gone. So I'll definitely have to get a fresh bottle, although I'm quite annoyed this one wasn't. But it didn't taste like a huge amount, and I hate the fact that they call it unfiltered, but it's just what kind of voodoo magic? If you made a wheat beer, a wheat ale, you do not get completely crystal clear beers. You just don't. You just don't. They're full of protein, and the beers just get hazy. Magic voodoo, if that's what it's. I call bullshit. Let's be frank, but voodoo magic, in other words, has created this beer, I suppose. So yeah, it's a bit lackluster. You give it benefit of the doubt. Would I drink this again? No, I wouldn't. Don't call it unfiltered when it's clearly had some sort of removal of proteins gone on with this beer. It's fine. They've done something to make it clear. Don't care. Don't say it's unfiltered. Alright, Hefeweizens, fermented in the bottle with loads of yeast, yeah, banana and cloud flavours. It's got none of it in it. Don't know where that accent came from, and it was shite. But benefit of the doubt, see it when I try it in a better format, I suppose. So, there you go. Please like, favourite, comment and subscribe. If you've had Pyramid Hefeweizen fresher, please do tell me what you think of it. And if you think I'm totally wrong when I should say this should be cloudy, then please tell me that too. And until the next Bear Beer review, cheers.